God morning, this Thursday morning. Happy Thursday to you. God morning to you, everyone. For just a few minutes today, I want to talk about, do you know God's name? The other day, I talked about, does God know your name? That's a personal relationship with you and God. And yes, God knows each and every one of us. Does he know you personally? And then today, we're going to go into, do you know God's name? Oh, some people call him Jehovah. Some people call him Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Shireh, and all kind of things. Some call him the Most High God. Some call him I am that I am, the bright and morning star, the Rose of Sharon. Many names. But do you really know God's name? Those are just things that we call God. But over there in Exodus 34 and 5, God said to Moses to go to Mount Sinai and he would proclaim his name to him. And if you go over there and check it out, as God began to proclaim his name to Moses, he began to say the same things that you find in Galatians 5 and 22, the fruit of the Spirit, love, long suffering. He began to say those things. That is the characteristics of God. That is his name, love. Anybody can say, call him Jehovah, but do you really know his name? A person's name is characteristic of them. A tree is known by the fruit it bears. And in Galatians 5 and 22, his fruit is love, joy, long suffering, peace, gentleness, goodness. Same things that he mentioned to Moses. So you really want to know God's name, then you got to get to know love. You got to get to know long suffering. That's how you know God's name. People talk and say they love all the time, but God expresses himself by love. That's why that's his name. That's why he proclaimed love to Moses, because that is his name. He proclaimed long suffering to Moses because that is his name. Your actions express truly who you are. A tree is known by the fruit it bears. So if you truly a child of God, then you ought to be bearing those fruit, same as your father bear. Fruit of love, fruit of peace, fruit of joy, long suffering, goodness, gentleness, faith, meekness, temperance. This ought to come forth out of your life. And so, do you know God's name? Anybody can say all that, Jehovah Jireh and all of that. I am that I am. But do you truly know his name? A person's name, God's name, is expressed by their actions. God is love. Have a blessed day and keep God first.